Hey guys, James from SIKKY Manufacturing. On this episode of our LS1 turnkey FD build, we're going to install the SIKKY diff brace, upgrade the coolant system, and also install the SIKKY fuel system kit.
Alright, next step, install the bracket that goes on the diff with the bushing facing down. Using the factory nuts, the 3 provided washers, and the spacer. Note the spacer goes on the stud toward the front at the top. 3 washers go everywhere else.
Alright, now you're going to install the diff brace using the SIKKY provided bolt that goes through the bushing, and then our washers that get used with the factory hardware from the rear suspension brace that you're going to remove.
So start it on the bushing.
We installed a Mishimoto radiator with twin cooling fans. Mishimoto is a great inexpensive option for the cooling system on the LS swapped RX7 using our mount kit. Fits perfect.
Hi-ho, people. All right, so a lot of progress has been made on the FD RX7, so I'm going to get you guys up to speed. We've got the Mishimoto radiator mocked up with the coolant fans. Check it. Also got a bunch of the wiring harness going on. Got to make a bunch of connections on some gauges inside, but it's getting cleaned up. And we're working on setting up the AC lines for the SIKKY AC kit. So got a lot to do on that. Actually have to do some R&D and development on this kit since it does not exist currently. You can see things are pretty tight back here on the firewall. This is an LS3 intake manifold and a 92mm fast throttle body. But basically it's not much room for much else here. One of the benefits of the SIKKY kit is we use the factory RX7 front subframe, but that also makes it a little more restrictive on intake manifold options. So the LS3 is about the biggest you can fit on there besides the other factory manifolds underneath that, like LS2 and LS1. Fortunately, the LS3 manifold flows just about as good as most aftermarket manifolds. Alright, so another one of the modifications we needed to make in order to get this intake manifold throttle body on this setup is we had to remove these support braces out of the hood. So you basically just cut it off, and that gives you plenty of space. It's basically a T shape that we're removing out of here. Once they're gone, you got plenty of room.
Oil pan. Unbolt your factory fuel filter and remove the factory fuel lines, both feed and return.
Factory fuel filter. No. Everybody's got to go. But these 2 big feed and return are going to be gone because now with the SIKKY kit, it has a single feed and the return is right back by the pump. So this is coming out the whole way. That's how you clean your shop floor.
Sure.
Install the combination regulator and filter provided in the SIKKY kit in the OEM filter location. The two pre-configured lines that are included in the SIKKY fuel system kit come with one large end and one smaller end corresponding to the different sized attachments on the filter. The upper factory hardline coming from the fuel tank is the feed. It goes to the top in port on the fuel filter. The lower line from the factory fuel tank, the lower hardline, hooks to the return off the filter, the center. All right, so now that we have the feed line that runs up to the engine hooked to the filter regulator combo, we're gonna route it up the trans tunnel using the provided 2 clamps and a couple zip ties to secure it out of the way. As you can see, this car has aftermarket rails. The SIKKY kit does come with the connection so you can hook to your factory GM rails if your engine's still equipped with them, or you can use the provided -6 end and hook right to the fuel rail like we're going to be doing on this particular install. So that's a wrap for this episode of our LS1 swap turnkey FD build. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode.